So yeah, today we're talking about how to get your life back on track because like many of us, life gets in the way and we feel just like, oh my God, it's so often I just want to sit down and cry. You get so overwhelmed with life and a lot of time if you're a little bit like an emotional eater or a stress eater, that's where you start falling off the wagon. So, and I'm all about creating a lifestyle instead of really focusing on a diet. So I think planning your day and organizing your day will kind of be a big part of your success at any nutrition and weight loss or whatever you're trying to do. So personally, when I start feeling overwhelmed with everything I need to do, or I feel all over the place, I usually feel like I'm a little anxiety. I lose my focus. People that work with me know that I have a hard time having a conversation. Yeah. So I think when I start missing word in my sentences, usually it's a sign that I need to take a deep breath and reach for a piece of paper and spit it out. So I'll just take like a paper and just put everything that's going on in my mind. So it's work, at home, workout, whatever, I need to spit it out. So it's almost like if it stays in my mind, like it's almost like my subconscious doesn't want to forget.
Yeah.
And I'm always thinking about it. Even if I know it's useless, I'll keep thinking about it. But when I write it down, it's almost like my brain thinks, okay, you wrote it down, so you won't forget, so it's fine.
Yeah, I agree. It's like instead of dwelling on it, and then the anxiety just grows and grows and grows. When you've written it down, it's out of your brain, and move on to something else. So stop wasting energy on that.
Yeah. So that would be my first step, to just write everything down that bugs you. That it makes sense, doesn't make sense, you think it's not useless, just write it down. If it's in your head, spit it out. Then after that, I usually divide it into like 3 columns in my mind though, but you can start, maybe if you're not used to it, divide it into like really important. And for me, it's obviously like, work related. Well, I have a deadline or something, or you need to take care of. You need to pick up your kid at school. Like that's something that you need.
Can't forget.
You can't forget that. So stuff that just you need to do. So sorry, they're like emergency. That's in your like first pile. You need to deal with that situation. Then my middle pile would be something that, yes, it's important, but no one will die from it. Like I won't lose my job. I'm not dying from it. Like that would be my medium pile, and everything else would be my fluff. So like laundry is not as important of picking up my child at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
That's how I do it. And from that, I'll obviously organize my day around what's essential, put what's like halfway, like in my meal, my workout. Like, I mean, yes, it's essential, but at the same time, that can kind of go around those essential.
It can be movable parts.
Yeah,
You're still going to get to it. It's just, it can be flexible during the day.
Exactly. And then you have the stuff that can be done, and I'll just kind of go around that. So that's how I organize my day. And from that, I'll kind of look at that, whatever's bothering me, and I'll try to kind of pick, depending on me, it's work. So obviously like 5 that are like my one thing I focus on, and I'll focus on it until it's done, versus like trying to do everything and not doing things. And that's really a challenge for me. That's a part of I'm a real entrepreneur. I want to do everything yesterday. So it's just, I have a tendency to start everything and just not getting things done. And that's kind of my way of organizing myself. I'm not perfect. I'm so far from perfect, but I guess that's my not organized type of girl, how I deal. And all that's my head. So yes. So you, Annick, do you have like other?
For me, usually my challenge is that plan you said you have, which is great, constantly changes. So I think for me as a mom, like for example, this week was just very all over the place. It wasn't supposed to be, but it ended up being that way between, you know, Christmas shows coming up, appointments that I didn't know was going to happen with parent-teacher and school things. So my nice schedule just suddenly got bombarded with other different things. So I kind of did the same, but maybe reverse is, okay, well, let's filter out stuff that I won't be able to do, but it's not a rush, or maybe it can be done on the weekend instead. And kind of work that way. But I find as a mom that often happens because you're the one that takes care of often everybody else's schedule. So usually it's your first, it's you who have to change because you're the driver, you're the whatever, feeder, whatever, and you gotta work around it. So the challenge can be maybe sometimes different, but it applies the same. It's very essential to always go back to what's more essential today, what's crucial, what needs to happen from then on, and allow yourself, it's okay. You don't have to be super mom, you don't have to be super entrepreneur, and it's okay to put it to tomorrow. Allow yourself, remove the guilt, stop wasting time, focus on the present so that you can get stuff organized and done.
Yeah, so I think it all related to first stop and breathe, and then organize, prioritize. I have a hard time with that word. And you'll feel better, and then don't beat yourself up. We're not perfect, and
that's a waste of time in my opinion.
Yes, that's totally a waste of energy. You could focus on something else. So I'm hoping it's actually not a long video today because it's pretty straightforward, that's what it is. But please comment with any feedback, what you think about this video and that way of working, and if it helped for you. So next week is the week 12 of the challenge. So make sure you send over all your measurement, and we want all your feedback, measurement. We're planning on doing this 12 weeks again in January. We want to make it even better, so we need your feedback to really improve. We want that. So have a wonderful week.
Bye. Bye-bye.